Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Justice for All. In the last episode we were doing the investigating portion after we convinced Matt Engarde to let us take his case. And so we're trying to save Maya and we're trying to get information about who killed Juan Corrida, the star of the show The Gem Ninja. And unfortunately that meant having to deal with Old Bag and Lotta. And they're both keeping secrets. Big surprise. So let's continue on. Okay, so she has secrets, but I don't think we have anything yet. Oh, we can go in here now. Okay, let's go to Engarde's room first. Interesting. Engarde's hotel room.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt Engarde's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Oh, I forgot it. Okay. We're... You're Mr. Engarde's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow!
It's simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Engarde's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. All right. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. All right, tough cookie. Let's talk to ya. About the night of the murder. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the awards ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Engarde. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. Bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the awards show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Engarde. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corrida. And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. Alright, relation to Engarde. So, about you and... Stop right there. Don't expect me to believe you have been talking to me without knowing how we relate. Sorry. I have no idea why Mr. Engarde chose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, all right?
Oh, she's so sweet. And she's so mature. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Engarde's manager. His manager? Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corrida, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this. Honestly.
You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya!
Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Now you guys switched roles, huh? Okay. Lady. How dare you? Okay, let's examine the room. What's back here? That's the bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
Okay, and... what else? The sword? There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. Aw, Maya. Let's look at the table. Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that.
I'm sure they're Mr. Engarde and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? That's funny that they're mentioning that, considering which case I'm on in my LP guest starring role with 4 Pixels Coco. That's funny. Okay, let's see. What's this? There's some samurai-looking clothes. Oh, it's the same. Okay. Let's look at this suitcase. It's probably Mr. Engarde's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
I guess. Is that it? I guess. Okay. Well, let's present something to her, maybe? Yeah, the press conference. You were the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right.
But Mr. Engarde said he didn't know about it.
Is that what he said?
Huh?
Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked.
Oh, I see.
I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Good point, Phoenix. Why don't we talk about the 2 men? I asked to become Mr. Engarde's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Engarde does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told.
He's always saying, my manager, right, Mr. Nick?
Okay, that's all she had to say about him. What about the dead guy? Did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most uninteresting things. If either one of them weren't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. Oh. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Corrida was killed. Interesting. Is there anything else we can discuss? Ooh, motive for murder. Do you have any ideas? As to? As to why Mr. Corrida was killed. Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job. So, do you have any ideas? Ah, man! Are you kidding me? Dang! Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is it a psych lock, Mr. Nick?
Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately. Damn! Talk about roadblock after roadblock, like, for real, yo. This is ridiculous. Alright, let's go into the other room. Corrida's room. Holy crud! That's a lot of bears.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls.
Mr. Corrida?
The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too.
Oh, it's you. So, what's happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again?
Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Engarde's acquittal.
You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there?
I just want Maya to be alright.
Aw. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal.
Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene?
Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here.
Aw, Gumshoe, thank you, babe. You're so sweet. Thank you.
Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Aw, that made her so happy.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Aw. She's so cute. She's so adorable. Okay, let's talk to you, buddy. Cause of death. Do you know what was the cause of death?
Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the scene of the crime should tell you, pal.
The scene of the crime.
Yeah, here's a picture.
Oh. There's a knife in his chest.
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon.
So he was stabbed to death.
They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now.
There were fingerprints on the knife?
Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Engarde's prints, pal.
This is looking way too simple. That's bad. Real bad. Okay. Let's talk about the reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Engarde arrested?
Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight.
What a mess. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere.
Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off.
Mr. Engarde said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama.
But that's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who is it?
That lady, Miss Oldbag.
Please, anyone but her.
The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something at the crime scene that was a little off.
Something that was a little off? As in,
that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
okay. You've helped us plenty. Let's see, what time are we at? Yeah, we got time. Let's examine. Look at all these bears. Okay, what's the laptop?
It's so messy here.
Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. She's gonna smack you, boy. What's this over here on the left? There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too.
Maybe red was his favorite color? Let's look at his luggage. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corrida?
I guess. I mean, we saw Matt's stuff. Look at all these bears.
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl. Oh my god, really, Bo? No, go away. I'm not doing your voice. No. No, I refuse. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. Maybe too. No.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Ugh, Mo. I like that they included that though. What's this? Well, there are a lot of bears. Oh, okay. Same thing. No, stop. Go away. I'm traumatized too. Okay, let's look at the table. Looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Perhaps. Okay, the bedroom's over there.
So that's a bed, right?
Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Big beds must be a rarity for her. Okay, what else we got? We got this big mess on the floor over here. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corrida fought his assailant.
What's this glass fragment from?
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
Huh? I guess not. Anything else? How about this mirror? Oh, it's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Good point, girl. You're so smart, Pearly. Who's a good girl? Okay, and this little guitar case. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show?
But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Gem and Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh. This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Guitar case added to the car record. Okay. Surprised it's still wet. Didn't the murder happen last night? Anything else? Okay. Am I missing something? Okay. Nope. No! Go away, Mo! I guess we're done with this? Was there anything else to talk to you about, Gummy? Let me present something. Hotel guide map, let me look at it. Viola Hall lobby. Crime photo, let's look at this again. Okay. Yeah. Everything looks pretty much the same. Should we present this?
You look at this photo and you can't help it. Makes you want to say, I can't believe this is the scene of a murder.
Stabbed with a knife after a struggle. The clue is sleeping in this photo somewhere. I know it. Huh. Am I missing something? Is there anything else we can talk about?
Hey, why don't we let bygones be bygones, pal? Look, this guy is guilty. A buck says so.
$1? Sure you're not talking about Pearl's allowance money?
I can't bet any more than that. My salary,
It doesn't matter what we think. I still have to defend Mr. Engarde in court, or else.
Mr. Nick.
Oh man. What about old bag?
I thought she was an alien from outer space.
Yeah, probably because she's wearing that strange helmet.
Nah, even with her helmet off, I thought she was an alien, pal.
I think that's probably best kept to yourself, if you know what I mean. Yeah. What about Juan?
I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know...
Okay, that's the same. Can't talk about Juan without... Yeah, we said that before. Kinda like you and me. I find that funny. What about Lotta?
If I had a choice, she would be number 3 on my list of people I don't want to see.
Because I'm in the #1 spot?
Don't get all high and mighty on me here. You've taken a tumble into 2nd place, pal.
Huh? Really? Then who's in first?
Miss Von Karma's miles and miles ahead of you in this race.
Oh.
She's really scary. Right now, Miss Von Karma, you really don't.
He's so scared of her that he's whispering now. Okay, that will be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye.